Yeah, where my turbo token holders at? We finally got some news. Finally have some news around the turbo token. Stay tuned. What's up, y'all? Welcome back to Urban FinTech at the G Spot Studios channel, where we try to make finance and technology sexy. I'm your girl, G. So it says here, AI art exhibition to launch in space. The Turbo Space Project is sending an expedition of AI generated artworks to the stratosphere. 120 lucky artists will have their digital creations launched into low Earth orbit, giving a whole new meaning to displaying of artwork in a non-traditional gallery space. The contest is being hosted by the Join platform. So a little tidbit about the Join platform. It looks like it is a German-based streaming company fully owned by ProSiebenSat.1 Media, which deals with streaming media products. Among other things, it operates the streaming platform Join, which has more than 7 million users, folks. The pay-per-view service Max Dome Store and the streaming service Discovery Plus are also related or have used this platform as well. So this is not like just some rinky-dink platform. It has a pretty well established group of folks who are actively using and are active users of the platform. So let's just talk about artwork for a minute, because since Turbo launched as sort of an art-based AI generated token, we understood that, okay, this is different. This is something new of its kind. AI generated tokens just hadn't existed prior to this. And Turbo is one of those meme coins, if you want to call it a meme coin, that really hasn't gotten a lot of exposure. So it's known about, but when you see people talking about the meme coins or which ones to get into, how well they're doing, and Turbo has been doing quite well from its all-time low. It's one of those things that's kind of slept on. And if we think about art in a sense and its value in terms of inflationary, deflationary mechanisms, art is one of the least inflationary investments that one could even own. Artwork typically goes up. It doesn't necessarily go down. So this is huge news. I don't know how you all view art in terms of investments, but it's probably one of the best investments one can make. So the fact that Turbo is attached to this new cutting edge thing that they're doing in space, which is very out there, very spacey, it is a big deal. And so let's talk about 4 key points that I took away from this article. All right, so first we have the DOL project overview. And the DOL, which stands for Deep Online Learning, is a project that aims to send AI-generated art into space. It involves training an AI model on a vast data set of artwork to create unique and imaginative pieces. The other aspect of this is AI for space. So the project transmits AI-generated artworks to the International Space Station, or the ISS, and then astronauts on the ISS can view and interact with these artworks. I guess they need something to do while they're out there floating around in space too. The third aspect of this new art launch expedition in space are the technical aspects. And the project utilizes generative adversarial networks, or GANs, for creating AI art. Challenges include adapting the art for space conditions. So that is one of the things they have to work on, figure out, and make it happen. Now, the fourth aspect of what this article kind of shines light on are the collaborations and innovations around what is being done. Artists, scientists, and engineers are collaborating to make this ambitious endeavor a reality. And when is the last time you heard of those 3 very different sort of genres coming together to work on something? Big, big, big deal. And the other aspect of the collaboration and innovation is that the fusion of art and technology and space exploration pushes creative boundaries. So something out of the ordinary, things that we're not used to. The fact that Turbo is part of this new project that is launching is a big deal. And I see more money coming into the space because of this. Now, for those of you who've watched any of my other videos, particularly if you've watched the Turbo tokenomics video that I did, you know that I referred to it being referred to in the Simpsons Frinkcoin episode. And it just so happens that episode also showed Burns flying in to impress Professor Frink with a bottle of champagne straight from space. And so if there's anything to be said about these little innuendos that lead us to understand where this cryptocurrency ecosystem is headed, that is one thing that I think stands out. Who would have thought about having something in space that you're bringing back to someone to kind of showboat and show how big time you are? Well, yeah, that happened on The Simpsons. So the fact that this is being talked about and being done now, I think there's some direct correlation there. And so it's something to think about, something to keep in the back of your minds. I think it's a huge deal. I imagine that the astronauts are going to be out there sipping champagne, looking at artwork. Who knows? Maybe they'll have, movies. I mean, what's next? Cars flying in space. Why they're doing this, I'm not quite sure, unless it is strictly for the astronauts, just to have something to do. Or there's something bigger at play. But the thing is, it's unique, it's different. It takes a lot of money and backing and collaboration to make something like this happen. And the fact that they're working on this and trying to establish this goes to show you that there is money to be made within the art world, and there is money that is going to be backing this AI crypto generated Turbo token. I'm here for it, baby. Hope you are too. See you next time.